We are back, Terrell Thomas, and once again I'm joined by
Brandon Triche.
And we're here right now downtown Atlanta at the Live Hip Hop Daily Studio for a special presentation of Live Hip Hop Daily and These Urban Times presents Sideline Stories. So much going on in the world of sports and the NBA, of course, with Kawhi and DeMar, and then the WNBA as well, man.
Women's.
We love what goes on in the WNBA, especially right here in our hometown of Atlanta with the Atlanta Dream. I recently did a stint in LA trying to do the bi-coastal thing, and I've been spending some time with the LA Sparks. No, God is good. God is great. And it's funny because last episode we spoke on the WNBA. It's been a hot topic about WNBA players not being compensated for their talents equally as their male counterparts in the NBA.
Right.
And yesterday was a magnificent day for women's basketball. Now, there were only 2 games on yesterday. There were only 2 games once again, but both of those games ended in thriller fashion. First, we must talk about the Dallas Wings star. And the Dallas Wings have 2 of the best players in the WNBA, and Liz Cambage and Miss Skylar Diggins-Smith. But yesterday, Liz put on a performance, my man. New WNBA record of 53 points. But that to me wasn't even the most impressive stat. Shooting over 75%.
That's hard.
Something that we haven't seen since when with Michael Jordan?
Since 96.
1996. Michael Jordan was the last player in the NBA to put up a stat line like this. So yesterday, Cambridge netted 53 points with 10 rebounds and 5 blocks.
Just play defense too.
And the Dallas Wing victory yesterday. But what was special to me, man, the woman shot 17 for 22 from the field.
That's impossible. 17
for 22. She's not even known as a three-point shooter, but she was putting up three-pointers all night long. And it was, to me, one of the sadder things was that it was played in the afternoon, so a lot of people didn't see it. They weren't able to see it live. But, of course, she took over SportsCenter, ESPN, Fox Sports, however you watch and get your sports information. She took over it yesterday. The previous record was actually held at 51 points. So how it was actually broke down, Liz had 28 points at halftime. She had 28 points in the first half. 15 of those points came in the second quarter. She was 4 for 5 from the 3-point line, from from beyond the arc pretty much. 5 for 16 from the free throw line. So hey, if she goes 100%, that's 54 points she has right there.
Cash.
So, and we also know she was drafted in the WNBA in 2011, but she spent some time in Australia. And she also spent some time playing in China. And she was saying that she's heard a lot of critics talking about, hey, you couldn't do this, in the WNBA. And look at her now.
That's what she said.
Look at what she's doing right now. So what were your thoughts, man, when you see Liz? She's only 26. She's currently averaging 21 points and 9 rebounds a game. This is just her 3rd season in the WNBA. So 21 and 9, almost a double-double.
Right.
But that 53 points last night, and it was funny. She had 50 points with just 44 seconds left in the game, and she had a 3-pointer in under a minute to give her 53.
Boost the stats up.
Boost up the stats. Not only help the team get the win, but to set a new record right there. Liz, as I mentioned, is a WNBA All-Star. She'll be playing in an upcoming WNBA All-Star game. But talk to me, what do you think about her performance? And now, has this put the league on notice? We know about, of course, Maya Moore. We know about Angel McCoughtry. We know about Sue Bird. We know about Candace Parker. But are we going to now be talking about Liz Cambage?
You got to. Score 53. I mean, 53 is 50. I don't care if you play in high school, college. 53 is 53. And she missed 5 shots. Some people can't go out there and shoot by themselves and only miss 5 shots. So, you know what I'm saying? That's remarkable. And, of course, that definitely gives the world put the world on notice of the WNBA, and see there's other talents outside the big names, outside the people that you just mentioned. So with her being dominant as she was, now they, put her in the mix of get some talk, get some buzz, get her followers up and all this type of stuff. Now, because she carried the same thing to the All-Star game. Did she put on a show like that, an All-Star game with the other All-Stars and like that? She probably won't, because she probably not get as many shots as she did last night. But
you never know.
We never know. She might be because last night she was definitely, the terms is when you're in your groove, everything going in. Like you said, she never made more than 1 3 in her career, and she went 4 for 5, so she definitely was in her bag last night. So that was very impressive, because I know when I got the alert on my phone, I was looking like, Liz Cambage scored 53. I was like, who scores 53 in the WNBA game? I was like, I mean, I know they had 51. They might have had
10-minute quarters. Let's highlight that. They don't play the standard 12 as NBA players.
If she played 48, they might have had 60. So, I mean, we know the previous high was 51 and might have 48 a few years ago. So, you know what I'm saying, 53 points. I definitely give her a salute for that. Cause I want to see if she can do what's her next performance. I want a 20-20 from her. What's up? She gave me 53 and 10 and 5. I want a 20-20.
It'll be fascinating. So if you aren't familiar with Liz, you can check her out. She'll actually be on ESPN2 in the next upcoming days. Dallas Wings will be on TV, so check that out for sure on ESPN2. But another thing that was announced earlier in the week was the 22 members of the 2018 WNBA All-Star Game.
Showtime.
We know first and foremost who the two captains of the teams will be. There will no longer be East and West. They're going to switch the format, just like in the NBA last year. You'll have two captains. So we have Washington Mystic star, or All-Star, I should say, Elena Deladine. And we have LA Sparks, Los Angeles Sparks All-Star / MVP, Miss Candace Parker. Those will be the two captains for the teams. And the teams will be revealed tomorrow on Thursday. But how about these new jerseys, man? Those WNBA. Shout out to Nike. Doing it once again.
Yes, sir.
Black and white all-star jerseys. I need one of those jerseys, man. Those things are nice.
Nike, I need a jersey.
I need a jersey. I need a Parker jersey. I'll take a Cambridge jersey.
I'll take anybody's jersey.
Angel. Could I get an Angel McCarthy jersey? Those things are nice. I need a jersey.
It's large, baby.
I'm a large right here. So the All-Star game will take place in Minnesota next Saturday. It'll be played at the Target Center in Minnesota. I'm looking forward to see what the ladies are going to do. But first and foremost, let's just name a few All-Stars that'll be playing in the upcoming game. For the first time, we'll have Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd is a member of the Seattle Storm. Okay. This will be her first year in the All-Star game. Aja Wilson, I'm loving what she's doing out there for the Las Vegas Aces. This will be her first All-Star game as well. We have the likes of Brittany Griner, Los Angeles Sparks star Chelsea Gray. She'll be out there. Shout out to her. This is her second time in the All-Star game. Sylvia Fowle. This will be her fifth time in the All-Star game. We spoke on Skylar Diggins-Smith. This will be her fourth All-Star performance. Miss Tina Charles. We'll speak on her a little bit later, as the New York Liberty will be coming here tomorrow to take on the Atlanta Dream. As we mentioned, our Atlanta Dream is Angel McCarthy. Yes, this will be her fifth All-Star game. Kayla McBride. I love Kayla McBride. She is a sharp shooter out there. Also playing with the Las Vegas Aces. Simone Augustus, a young lady you were mentioning a moment ago. Sue Bird should be out there. This is her 11th. This is her 11th All-Star game. She's still getting it done, so big ups and salute to her. As we mentioned, Candace Parker and Elena Deladine, they're both the captains. This is both of their fifth time out there. Maya Moore, this will be her sixth time getting it in. Brianna Stewart, also a member of the Storm, the Seattle Storm, she'll be out there. Diana, Miss Taurasi, she'll be out there. This is her ninth time. So the veteran guards are still letting it be known we have game. We have game out here. And that's just to name a few. So also we'll see Shanae out there with her sister.
The Wumake twins.
The Wumakays. They doing it real big. So that'll be dope to see as well. So I got to ask you, my man. We know who will be in the All-Star game right now.
Right.
But if you had to pick 5 players, and we're gonna switch it up just a bit, and we're gonna throw 6 out there, so we can have six women coming off the bench. 5 players who would be your WNBA starting lineup, plus 1 off the bench. Who would they be?
So, going Candace Parker.
Okay.
I'm going Skylar.
Okay.
Can need me a guard.
Amen.
I'm definitely going Diana.
Okay.
I'm going Maya.
Okay.
That's 4. And my 5th, I'm going with one of the OGs, Simone Augustus. Got to put my LSU players in there.
Amen. That's your squad in all angles.
You know what I'm saying? So I got, and also, you know what I'm saying, I'm throwing the whole time love. I'm putting Angel in. She come off my bench. She'll give me 20.
Angel is the 6th woman. Okay, yeah. I like that lineup. I like that. I'm gonna take a few players that you had coming out there as well. I'm going to throw Liz Cambage out there at the 5. I'm going to throw her at the 5. Aja Miss Wilson. I'm loving everything Aja is doing out there. Aja Wilson. Yeah, I'm going to bring her in at the 4, excuse me. Then I'm going to bring Candace Parker in at my 3. So I got Liz Cambage at the 5, Aja Wilson at the 4, Candace Parker is going to be my 3.
Hey, man, you can't have all these bigs, man.
I need some bigs out there. Then Angel, I'm going to throw her in my starting lineup. I'm going to have Angel coming in. She's going to be playing the 2. Okay. And then at the 1, I'm gonna surprise a lot of folks. I'm gonna go with Chelsea Gray. I've had a chance to see her Plays for the Sparks out of Duke. Yeah, she damn sure gets busy. I love her game. And then my sixth woman, man, I was just speaking about my love for her. As great as I believe Maya Moore is, this is, and Maya's on your team, so she's gonna get a run. I'm gonna throw Kayla McBride out there. Kayla McBride out. She's a sharp shooter.
Ooh,
she's a sharp shooter. So I'm going once again. I'm going with Liz at the 5. Okay. I'm going with Asia at the 4. Okay. Candace Parker at the 3. Angel at the 2. Chelsea Gray running the show at the 1. And then I'm bringing Kayla off the bench as my 6. If I had 7, then I would go with Maya. But we going 6. So
I mean, I think if we had to play, if they had to play the game like that, I think my team would win.
Oh no, we smoking y'all. We getting our boards and we putting up 3s.
The thing is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna turn the ball over. Y'all ain't gonna run with us.
No, we not turn. That's why I picked Chelsea. Chelsea don't turn that rock over. Well, she reminds me of Magic out there, passing and dishing and getting the ball out.
If I'm coaching them, we're going to win. Because we pressing the whole game. So if I'm coaching them, we're getting the win, and we're going to win by 15. Easy.
So as we mentioned, you can check these ladies out for yourself. If you haven't already, stop cheating yourself and check out some WNBA action. Phenomenal basketball. Phenomenal basketball is played next Saturday, the 28th. You can actually check these women out. It'll be on ABC at 3 o'clock Eastern. And if you're in the Minnesota area, head out to Minnesota, get a ticket, and actually see these women live and in action. But one woman who I honestly feel, man, was a snub.
Big snub.
Was right here in our backyard, Atlanta Dream star Tiffany Hayes. And I think she put the world on notice yesterday, like, y'all want to snub me? I got something to show y'all.
I'm going to shoot a 50
yesterday, coming into the game on a 4-game winning streak, the Atlanta Dream were on a 4-game winning streak. Game tied, 83-83 all. The Atlanta Dream in Connecticut playing against the Connecticut Sun. Jasmine Thomas has the ball. She goes to dish the ball into the corner.
Let me get that.
Tiffany Hayes, one of the best defenders in the WNBA, sees that, takes the ball, steals the ball, and with less than 2 seconds left, 2 dribbles, and from a little bit before half court, she heaves the ball up.
Cash.
Nothing but net. What a performance yesterday for Miss Hayes. Tiffany Hayes helped the Atlanta Dream move on to a 5-game. That's right, a 5-game winning streak with that half-court heave yesterday. It was kind of funny because she mentioned post-game that Coach Nikki had let it be known half-court shots are $100. And right before that shot took place, she said, hey, if anybody has a half-court shot, I got $200 for you.
Let me get my cash.
What does Tiffany do? She goes out there and she earns that $200. So our Atlanta Dream are now on a 5-game winning streak.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, Angel McCarthy finished the game with 24 points.
Walking bucket.
Tiffany Hayes, who was the MVP of the game, she finished the game with 18 points after that big three-pointer right there. So what she did yesterday, it was from 46 feet. It was 46 feet. It was the longest field goal in WNBA regular season history. It was the longest field goal in WNBA regular season history. 46.7 feet.
I think the only person who probably has something further than that was Teresa Weatherspoon. But see, probably name throw back in time.
Old school vet.
Yeah, I think when she hit the shot against the Comets in the WNBA Finals, I think it was either the first year or the second year. I think she hit like a 3/4 court shot, cash. I think it was like game 2 in Houston. I remember I was watching it. So I think outside of that, yeah, that was very impressive, especially to win the game on the half-court shot. I think I thought it was July. It's March Madness, ain't it?
That looked like it right
March
there.
Madness, ain't it?
So as we mentioned, the Dream are now on a 5-game winning streak, and with that win yesterday, the Atlanta Dream are now tied for first place in the Eastern Conference with the Washington Mystics. Okay. So they're balling. Got to give a big ups to Coach Nikki and all the young ladies. They're getting the job done right there. The Dream will be right back in action right here in Atlanta. So if you're in the Atlanta area, get your things together. Head down to McCamus Pavilion tomorrow. Okay. That's right. Tomorrow afternoon is our Atlanta Dream will be in action, and they'll be hosting fellow WNBA All-Star Tina Charles and the 7-15 New York Liberty. So the Liberty, are currently 7-15. Our Atlanta Dream are 13-9. And they'll be looking to pick up a big win. As we mentioned yesterday, Andrew McCarthy had 24 points, Tiffany 18 points. So I'm wondering, hey, what will Miss Brittany Sykes and the ladies be able to do? Now, Atlanta fell to New York earlier in the season. Earlier in June,
right.
One of those 7 wins that the Liberty have came against our Atlanta Dream. So I'm quite sure, in the words of Drake, tomorrow they'll be looking for revenge.
Yeah.
You know, and looking to continue that streak. Now, in that game, Angel had a monster performance. She had 39 points in that game. I remember that game. Yeah, she was going off. She was going off that game. And Angel and Tina are very good friends. I met Tina Charles once before, thanks to Angel, outside of one of the games. They're very good friends. So I think when they see each other, you know, that light goes off. You want to have, when you're playing against friends, family, you want to have your best performance against the likes of that. And that doesn't differ in the WNBA. So tomorrow, as we mentioned, is going down. You can pick up your tickets now. You can pick up your tickets right now or immediately following the show. You can visit atlantadream.net or you can call this number right here. Get a pen, get paper, pull out your cell phone. This number right here, 877-977-7729. Once again, that's 877-977-7729. 7729. There's a whole bunch of sevens out there. We might need to go to Vegas and play something right there.
I want the game.
So the game will be going down tomorrow. Come check it out tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Get down to McCamus Pavilion, Georgia Tech's campus. Get down there and see what our Atlanta Dream can do and see if they can make it 6 straight. 6 straight would be a retired franchise record that was set in 2014. So the ladies are continuing to look to make history, and they're rolling right now. The ladies are rolling right now, so big ups to our Atlanta Dream. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot more to talk about right now. We're going to talk about our Atlanta Hawks. As we were leaving out of here last week, some things went down with our Hawks, and we'll talk about their new look roster, talk about Trae Young, and a trade that could possibly go down. And we still got to talk about Antonio Brown, EA Sports, Darrell Revis, Jabari Parker, Isaiah Thomas, and a whole lot more. Stay tuned. Check out a few more highlights from Liz Cambage's big performance, and we'll be right back right here on LiveHipHopDaily.tv.